It's time for some sports now. Here's Charles Aruka. Charles?
Oh, thanks, Ijoma. Welcome to Sports News. The World Football Governing Body FIFA has trimmed down the 23 nominees for the Player of the Year award to a 3-man shortlist for the Ballon d'Or. Portugal's Cristiano Ronaldo, Bayern Munich's Frank Ribéry and 4-time winner Lionel Messi are on the shortlist. FIFA has also confirmed the final 3 for the Coach of the Year. Former Manchester United boss Alex Ferguson, ex-Bayern Munich coach Jupp Heynckes and Borussia Dortmund's Jurgen Klopp are vying for that award. The winners will be decided by a vote among the captains and head coaches of all FIFA-affiliated men's national teams as well as the international media representatives. On the sleazy side of football, former Nigeria defender Sam Soje has been arrested in a dawn swoop over claims of match fixing. The arrests came after the 34-year-old was filmed claiming he could arrange for players to pick up yellow cards in exchange for cash. Soje was also seen in the footage describing how he punched an opponent in the League One game to get a red card in exchange for £70,000 while playing for Portsmouth. A National Crime Agency spokeswoman confirmed the arrests and says investigations are ongoing with help from the FA and Gambling Commission. And to internationals now, Super Eagles coach Stephen Keshi has been handed the decision to choose his team base camp for the 2014 FIFA World Cup in Brazil. Keshi is already inspecting a number of proposed team base camps in Sao Paulo, following the provision of 83 of such camps in the final team base camp brochure for the World Cup finals. The African champions are expected to arrive at their team base camp at least 5 days before their first match of the World Cup in Brazil. It means Keshi and his team will have to arrive at their team base camp on June the 11th before their opening game against Iran at the Arena da Baixada in Curitiba. And on the local scene, the 2013-2014 season of the Nigerian National League will kick off on Saturday, January the 25th. 32 teams will slug it out in a 2-group format. The game between Jigawa Golden Stars and Wiki Tourist Football Club of Bauchi has been tipped to be the star match of Group A when the new season starts. Also, the encounter between Remo Stars Football Club of Ogun State and Shooting Stars Sports Club of Ibadan will be the star match of Group B in the opening weekend of the new football season. And that's it on Sports News. It's back to Ijoma for the rest of the news at 10.
Unveiling the new look of Guinness. Discover a colorful world of more.
We shift focus from sports now to the foreign scene. And as the world continues to mourn the late Nelson Mandela, over 90 heads of state are on their way to South Africa for what's expected to be the largest gathering of world leaders in Africa's history. Our correspondent Temitope Fagbemi tells us more.
South Africa is observing a series of commemorations this week for the late Nelson Mandela, leading up to the funeral on Sunday. More than 100 current or former heads of states of government will attend the funeral or tomorrow's national memorial. His daughter Makazile Mandela said his wife, the children and grandchildren were all there to say goodbye. Away from South Africa, Thailand's Prime Minister Yingluck Shinawatra has succumbed to pressure from protesters. She has dissolved parliament and called an election after sustained protests in the capital, Bangkok. All opposition members of parliament resigned on Sunday, and protesters marched again on the government house. Ms. Yingluck won a huge majority in the last election in 2011. Meanwhile, North Korea has broadcast images of the once powerful uncle of leader Kim Jong-un being removed from a meeting, confirming reports of his dismissal. The dramatic images show Chang Song-tae being escorted from a party session by uniformed guards. The state news agency KCNA accused Mr. Chang of forming factions against the state, corruption and depraved acts such as womanizing and drug abuse. Back in Africa, French soldiers have begun disarming militias in the Central African Republic. There was a brief exchange of gunfire between armed men and French soldiers near the airport in the capital, Bangui, as the disarmament began. A 1,600-strong French force has been sent into the Central African Republic, deployed after days of communal fighting claimed 400 lives. And those are the top stories on the foreign scene.
Well, thanks a lot, Timmy Tokwe. Now, wedding bells continue to ring in the Nigerian entertainment circle as singer Dr. Sid and actor Aremu Afolayan both had weddings. Details on entertainment news with Mayowa Ogundele.
On entertainment news tonight, Nigerian Afrobeat singer Femi Kuti has received his 4th Grammy Awards nomination within the space of 10 years. The saxophonist has been nominated in the World Music category for his 2013 No Place for My Dream album, released under Meeting Factory Records. He'll be backing French group Gypsy Kings, South African male choral group Ladysmith Black Mambozo, and Indian musician Ravi Shankar for the coveted honor. The wedding bells continue to ring loudly in the entertainment industry as another Maven Records artist, Dr. Sid, completes the rites of passage to manhood.
How do I feel? You know I'm way over the moon. You might hear some things about me. That's cause I miss some.
Barely 2 weeks after his label mate, Tiwa Savage, had a traditional wedding, the top champagne singers followed in the same lane. He tied a knot with his longtime girlfriend, Simi Oshomo, in Lagos over the weekend in the presence of his many colleagues.
Always screaming my name. You got me like, oh, with everything you do. Yes, I want you, no, then I will never go.
Still talking weddings, Aremu Afolayan from the Adelove movie dynasty also legally got married to his girlfriend in Abuja over the weekend. 23-year-old Queen Uba has been named the first ever Miss Centenary Nigeria. The music video vixen and model who represented Imo at the competition beat 20 other contestants to the coveted crown. Miss Uba will now earn a monthly income from the Ministry of Women Affairs and a brand new luxurious car every 5 years for the next 100 years. Now to new music released over the weekend. Nigerian Idol winner Moses has released a music video for his debut single, Sings the Music Contest, titled Number One. Former Chocolate City rapper Jesse Jaggs has also teamed up with ELE Songbox Wizkid.
She go deeper than low. Every night Jagga go reap the soul. And she tell me what she
That's all for tonight. The news at 10 continues shortly.
Well, thanks a lot, Mayowa. And the main news again. The finance minister has given the assurance that the country is still enjoying steady economic growth. She told participants at the Nigerian Economic Summit Group interactive session in Lagos that sanctioning culprits could help bring an end to corrupt practices in Nigeria. The National Human Rights Commission has summoned the DSS and the FCDA over the Apo killings. The federal government has affirmed that national dialogue debate will end before 2015, and the Thai Prime Minister has dissolved Parliament and called for fresh elections following sustained protests. Well, that's the news at 10 tonight. Many thanks for staying with us. I'm Ijoma Onyato. Do have a great night.